Hi guys, today I have my March empties for you. I actually didn't get to finish a whole lot of products this month. Regardless, I did finish a couple makeup items. Let me start there. I have a Lancome concealer. This one is a sample size actually. The concealer is long lasting under eye concealer and the color I have here is clear. I really enjoy this concealer. It's so good and I'm pretty sure I will go buy the full size. But I do have quite a few new concealers in my collection right now. I want to work on them a little bit more and I definitely will go back and repurchase this one. It's so good, but like nobody really ever talks about it. It's very high coverage, but it's thin and liquidy. It doesn't really crease under my eyes and it's good on my face as well. I just love it. I have a color corrector from YSL. This one is the Touche Claw Neutralizer in the color Bisque. This is a pinky toned color corrector. I just use it under my eyes to cover my dark circles. I think it did an okay job, but this is quite expensive. I think a lot of other products would do similar jobs, so I don't think you necessarily need to go purchase this one specifically, but I think a color corrector would be nice, especially pinky tone to cover under eyes. And this one actually lasted me like forever. I started using it late summer last year, so it's been about 6 months or even longer. I don't know how, because this is like a small product, but it's expensive, it better last long, right? I have a sample size lip gloss. This one is actually part of my Drop 10 Before Summer project. So I don't know which one I'm gonna upload first, the empty or the update for that, but this might be a spoiler. I did finish a lip gloss from that project. This one is only a sample size. It didn't last me too long and I honestly really hated this lip gloss. Oh, it's from Mally and the color is Stardust. I love the color though. It's just a formula, it's very sticky and never sets. I hate it and I'm so glad I finished this one. I have 3 nail polish related things. I have a sample size Zoya Remove Plus. This is just their nail polish remover. I like it, but I don't think it's that good. And this is quite expensive, so I don't really understand the hype behind it. I think I'm kind of weird, even though I just said I don't think it's worth the money, but I bought a full size. So hopefully I would change my mind after using the full size bottle, but I think this is like an above average good nail polish remover. If you can get it on a discount, get it, but you don't have to go out of your way to get the full price product. I have a sample size nail polish. This one is from Wet n Wild and the color is Under Your Spell. I finished this one recently in my nail polish project. No, Project Polish. I will link it up here if you want to go watch it. This is the first polish I am able to finish this year, so I'm quite excited. This is a darker brown, leaning a little bit maroon-ish color. I think it's really good for the winter, and as the weather picks up, I'm glad I finished this one so I don't have to worry about it in the summer. I have a full-size base coat from Zoya. This one is the Naked Manicure Naked Base. I like it okay. I don't think it's anything fantastic. It's just a base coat. And it does make my nail polish last a little bit longer, I feel, but it doesn't necessarily prevent any stains. If you have a staining kind of nail polish like the one I have on my nails today, you probably would need something a little bit more heavy duty compared to this one. But I did enjoy it, and it has probably just like a few drops in there. I don't think it's even enough for one full manicure, and it's very thick and gloopy, so I think it's just time for it to go. Skincare things, I only have a sample size of anti-aging eye serum from Freeze 24/7. This one is a sample size, but it lasted me quite a while because it's a very liquidy and thin serum. It's not really an eye cream, but it's just like a serum. And the consistency of this is pretty much like the solution in a sheet mask. So it's like really runny. So I don't think I like it that much. I don't think it did much. And it does make my eyes a little bit tacky after using this one. So not a big fan, but I don't hate it. And I think I'm glad I used it, but definitely not gonna repurchase. Then I have a sample size day cream from Haircare. This one, I don't know, I pretty much hated it. I think there's so much hype around this brand, Haircare. I just don't get it. I've tried quite a few products from them already and I have just not liked any of them. I think it's natural, organic, or whatever it is, like cruelty free, but it just doesn't work. I don't know, it's fragranced, I don't like that, and the consistency is a little bit more like a whipped cream kind of feeling, but it doesn't moisturize like when I used it, I felt, oh, it's okay. But as soon as I switched this one out, I realized how much better my other moisturizers are. This one is just, it doesn't live up to the hype. So I don't think I'm even interested to buy anything from Haircare anymore. I'm glad I tried it and I made my mind that I just don't like this brand. So I'm sorry about that. This one, I'm not sure if you count it as skincare or makeup, but this is a oil-free eye makeup remover from Neutrogena. I'm sure we all know about this. I got this one from Marshall's for $3.99, so that's pretty cheap. And I already repurchased this exact bottle, but I bought it from Target full price this time, but that bottle is like way larger than this one. I never noticed that they have two different size bottles. Maybe they repackaged them. I have no idea, but I do like this product. I repurchased and I think I would keep repurchasing. I have only 2 sheet masks this month. One is this Corona antioxidant face mask. I liked it okay. I don't think I have much to say about it. I still have, I think, 2 or 3 more of this same kind. I would use it a little bit more to have a more firm opinion. And I also use this red wine mask pack from Nature. And not until I used this one, I realized how much better the Corona one is. Because this Nature one just, it really sucks. I'm sorry. I got I think a 5-pack from Marshall's a little while back. I was really excited to use them. And they're just really not that good. And let me tell you why. So the cloth inside is really thick. So with a thicker cloth, the problem is that it doesn't form onto your face very nicely. So when I put it on my face, there are like crevices like, you know, between my nose or like eye area where your face is not flat. Like the sheet is so thick that it doesn't really form into those places. It will keep like coming up, and if it doesn't touch your skin, you're not getting the benefits. So I feel that part is a waste. And also there's like barely any solution in this pack. So when I took out the mask, they are a little bit on the drier side. And with them being thick and not like forming on my face, I just feel it doesn't really do anything. There's nothing in it. Like, what am I doing? And on top of that, it's really heavily fragranced. It's a good fragrance. It's like a fruit snack, almost kind of like a grape flavor fruit snack kind of flavor. It smells really good, but this is a mask. I don't want the fragrance to be soaked into my skin. I think, to my understanding, how a sheet mask works is that this mask thing, it's like baking onto your face, you know, like how we would bake our under eye. It's almost like the same idea. You have this thing on your face and your natural heat will heat up and it would like make the solution to soak into your skin a lot better with the pressure and all that. And this sheet, being a porous media, it would try to balance its own moisture with its surrounding environment. And your skin is drier, the mask has more solution, so it would try to push the solution into your skin. And with their natural heat and everything, it just kind of like absorbs it much faster. But at the same time, because it's porous media, it would try to balance itself out. If this mask itself is dry, then it would try to absorb moisture from its surrounding environment. So rather than pushing the moisture into my skin, I feel it's more like sucking things out of my skin. It's not a good feeling. I don't know. I think I would be willing to give it another try because I have heard a lot of good things about Nature. I don't want to just bash it because of this one mask. I have a few different kinds, not red wine, but like collagen or, you know, different, not flavor, different types of masks from this brand. And I also have more masks that's the red wine kind. So I think I would keep trying them and to have a more firm opinion on it. But really, I'm not impressed by this at all. I think this is like eye-opening to me because I always feel sheet masks, they're all about the same. Like, I don't really see a big difference until I find a really bad one. And I just feel like, wow, all the other masks are really great. All right, enough of that. So I have one hair product. This one is a sample size dry shampoo from Decluttering. I love this one. I think I don't use dry shampoo very often, but if I do, I love this one. The scent isn't very overpowering and it does a good job making my hair clean. So I love it overall, but this is quite expensive. I'm sure I got this from some sort of boxes. I'm not sure if I would go buy the full size though, because most of the time I would rather just wash my hair than using a dry shampoo. And then I only have one Bodycare item. This one is from Sea Booth. It's a blackberry in bath body conditioner. I use it up pretty quickly. I definitely like the wet skin from Jergens much better than this one. This one is a lot thinner and less moisturizing, and the scent of it is very chemically. Like, it has the blackberry scent, but also it has a chemical scent. I feel they're trying to use a blackberry to cover the chemical scent, but it just couldn't. It could be that mine is kind of old too, because I got this one probably 2-3 years ago. This one is a little bit different from the wet skin because you know those Jergens wet skins, you put them on and you don't rinse off again. This one you do have to rinse off. So I actually like that a little bit better because the thought of having the moisturizer in my towel kind of like freaks me out. I think because I have to rinse this one off, it's like getting into my towel a bit less. But I probably wouldn't repurchase. This is like a mediocre performance product at most. I have one little wax tart from Candles by Victoria. It's in the scent Apple Pumpkin Pancakes. It's hard to say. This one, it's okay. I don't know. I usually cut those ones in 4 and then just use a quarter of the product each time because they're really strong. I feel this one didn't get mixed very well because I have very different experience when I use the 4 cubes. Some of them are really strong and overpowering. Some of them are just like barely there. I feel this one is kind of like a dud. It didn't get mixed very well. It has a very strong cinnamon scent. It's very spicy, but there's like so much of the cinnamon, it almost feels like it's choking, and I don't think I like it that much. I probably wouldn't repurchase the scent, and I probably won't even repurchase any wax tarts. I just realized I'm not very much into the scent kind of things. Most of the time they're too strong for me. I think I just have a hard time. If anything, I just want some really light and clean scent in the background. Those things are just way too strong. Very last thing, this is kind of boring, but it's a cotton rounds pack from Kroger. This one actually I found when we were moving. I had no idea I had it because there's no Kroger around me here. I must have brought it all the way from Vegas and I just recently used it up. This one is an exfoliating kind and I actually really hated it. I never had really strong opinions towards cotton rounds until I use a crappy one, just like the sheet masks. So this one, I think it's just very flaky. When I use it on my face or anything, the cotton would just kind of fall off and you will get lint everywhere, like on your lashes, in your hair, on your hands. It's just a whole mess. So I can't imagine if you're using those to take off your nail polishes, they're just gonna be everywhere and mess up everything. So I'm really glad I only have one pack and I use it up pretty quickly and I'm just not interested. Lastly, I have 3 things I'm decluttering. So with this whole moving situation, I did kind of go through my stockpile a little bit and I'm just going to toss out a few things. First, I have this foundation primer from Laura Mercier. This is a full size and I had it for a while. I probably have used it at most a third of the way. It's kind of a shame, but it smells really bad now. It's like, it smells like a smelly sock. I don't know, I even went into Sephora to smell their tester and it doesn't smell like anything. So I'm pretty sure mine turned bad and it really lingers on my face when I use it. It doesn't break me out or anything, but it's just not pleasant. I don't want to smell like a smelly sock, you know, that's my face. So I'm gonna toss this one out. And also I have this brand new Cebu Beauty Sea Buckthorn Nourishing Facial Cream Daytime. I had 2 of those before. I finished one, really enjoyed it. This one was my backup for the longest time and it has just expired. Here it says it expires in February 2017. So I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm gonna throw it away, but it's a shame. I did really enjoy this product. I feel so bad that I didn't catch it in time. The last one I'm gonna throw out is this toner from Alba Botanica, and it's an Acne Dot Deep Clean Toner. And I got this from TJ Maxx for $5.99. I try to use it. You can see that it's pretty much full. I think I got it last year maybe, and it's like very strongly alcohol concentrated. It's like so strong. I feel I'm just putting alcohol on my face, and it is the second ingredient on the list. The first one is water. So I don't know, I don't want to deal with it anymore and I don't have horrible breakouts anymore, so I don't think I need such a heavy duty toner. It's more like irritating my skin than doing it any good. So I'm just gonna throw it out, and this one is gonna expire in August this year anyways, so no big deal. So that's everything I used up in the month of March, even though there are not too many products, but with my little rant with a sheet mask, I'm sure this video turned out a lot longer than I anticipated. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you know anything about those nature sheet masks, let me know, because I am curious what actually happened with them, and I'm just not satisfied. Also, I kind of want to ask you guys this. I realize that not many of you are watching my empty videos anymore. I do realize a lot of people out there, their empty videos are just not getting a lot of views. I wonder if you guys are just tired of the topic, or is there something specifically that I do to my empty videos that you don't like? I'm just curious what I should do from this point on. If I have too many samples, you're bothered by that, let me know, or if you just don't want to see them anymore. I just want to see if it's still necessary for me to do my empties, or maybe I can separate the sample products and do like a sample Sunday, sample Saturday kind of thing, and then have full-size empty products in this empties video only. Or maybe I can do like a quarterly empties rather than a monthly one. I don't know, just thoughts, and let me know what you think, because I make videos for you guys and I want you guys to enjoy it. And if you have good suggestions, I definitely don't want to miss it. So let me know down below what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.